afternoon and welcome to the annual Hudson Day Booster Parade. My name is Mary Claire Olson, president of the Hudson Chamber, and with me back by popular demand once again is Meg Heaton with the Hudson Star Observer. What a great day, Meg.
It's a beautiful day. Happy 4th of July to everybody, and it was tough to fit it into my schedule of commitments, but you know, Booster Days come first.
I do appreciate you being here. I think this is our 6th annual parade that we've done.
Yeah, we took a little break, but 1 year, but this is 6 years. I don't do anything in that many consecutive years usually.
And we're still friends, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. We'll see, though, at the end of the parade. Depends on how much candy I get versus, you know, whatever you pick up along the side of the road.
Exactly. We have a gorgeous day for the Booster Day Festival all weekend. It's a huge fundraiser to raise funds for the youth of our community to support all the sporting clubs and things that we do. So I encourage you to go down to the park yet today. They have the carnival going on all day, food stands, a beer garden, and tonight playing at 8 o'clock is Second Generation, and then there'll be fireworks tonight.
Yeah, tonight are the fireworks. That's kind of nice.
So if you went to someplace else for fireworks, you can get them another night tonight down in Lakefront Park.
So crispy deep fried chicken. And a carnival ride on the Scrambler all at one time. Now this is a beautiful day. Usually we were over yesterday to It Shall Remain Nameless, the festival across the way. This is much nicer.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, short of 100 strange looking little acrylic sculptures, they don't have anything on us. Our food is better.
The scenery is better.
The scenery is better. We do this all in the park.
It is nice.
And you're not likely to see anyone with baggy pants around their knees.
Not here in Hudson.
Our kids are so clean cut.
They are.
And we're getting started.
I think this is the coolest day we've ever had to do this event. We thank Nate from the cable station providing us with this great umbrella.
Yeah.
So we don't melt.
Not just for this opportunity to talk ad nauseum, but the great umbrella as well, which is so good.
It is. We have our first vehicle coming down the street leading the parade. A young...
There's an age limit on this vehicle. You have to be able to fit in it to drive it.
Is it battery operated?
Yeah, sure, it must be.
He's a little ahead of the game.
And he's from the police. Is that a police department patch on him? I think it is.
He is radioing that it is time to start.
Yep, the parade lineup says 1 squad and 1 go-kart. This is the newest vehicle in the Hudson Police Department fleet. It can get under cars as opposed to catching up to them.
Exactly.
So
we're very lucky. It could cover a lot of ground, though.
Training starts early. Oops.
And right.
We're watching you in Dick's right now. Can I speak?
No, they're doing the national anthem.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Better mention. Jesse.
That was a national anthem sung by Jesse Faust. Beautiful job.
God bless our troops.
No. As you mentioned earlier, the parade is being announced by Joel Faust of the Boosters, I'm assuming, and that was his lovely daughter Jessie who sang the national anthem. And this year especially we want to remember those young men and women from Hudson or the Hudson area who are in the Gulf in whatever capacity, including my neighbor Ben Tracy. I remember when Ben was very little, and I can't imagine that he's there, but he's north of Baghdad with James Woolley, also from Hudson. So probably. And here comes the Hudson police car on steroids. This is the big deal. It's being driven by Officer Sean Petit.
That looks like a new car, a newly painted car.
Now, how did Sean get that job? And the chief has to stand in the middle of the intersection of Walnut and 2nd in the sun.
I'm not sure.
Here comes
how
the
that
honor
happens.
guard. The Veterans of Foreign War, post 2115. And we can always count on them to be at any special event in Hudson. The Grand Marshal of this year's parade is Dave Hune, who has a long history of serving this community along with the boosters. He is joined. The car is from Dave Holt Ford. Beautiful convertible.
You'd look good in that Mustang, Meg.
Yeah, I would.
You would look good in that.
I would.
This is where we usually pick out what our next cars are going to be, and then I'm still driving the same one.
Yeah. Like
For
I get
10 years.
No, I have to. This is the booster president, Tom Boran.
He's really
Boran.
worked hard on the festival this year and throughout the year and getting the parade and everything set up.
I think the thing about the boosters is that they do so many things all year round
They
behind
do.
the scenes. These are not guys who seek out publicity for what they do or anything else, and there are so many of them that it's nice to have a president and a grand marshal every year, so we know a couple of names.
We have Larry Larson from the Village of North Hudson and Mayor Jack Brill. They're sharing a car this year.
Whoa!
Very nice. That's interesting.
I didn't feel the earth move.
There they are
together in the same car.
They're looking good. That mayor's got quite an arm on him.
The mayor is throwing candy today as opposed to what politicians usually throw on the 4th of July. How nice for us. Larry was recently elected to the Village of North Hudson and stepped up to the post after Len Meissen had served in that capacity for several years, and both men doing an excellent job. St. Croix EMS now has a new home. In addition, I think after a month home with my kids, I want one of those. That's what I'm going to take them to things in. St. Croix EMS now is located up at the new Hudson Health campus.
Do they have 2 locations though?
And in addition to their location down here.
Wow, look at this new truck.
Oh, this is a serious.
They do a great job for us in town.
Now, I could be comfortable in there, I'm sure. Even under adverse circumstances. Look at this. And the Hudson Fire Department. It's good to see these guys having fun. That's Dean Rossing and Fire Chief Jim Fry. It's good to see them having fun in something other than those heavy suits. These guys go out to incredible number of calls every single year. And we are very fortunate to have an all-volunteer fire department. Captain Dan Ragland's going by with I think his grandson's in the car with him. Again, we are very fortunate to have these guys. Tom Barthman. Oh, everything's so red and shiny.
I know, it's very shiny. Very loud.
Tankers. Very cool. It's true what they say about boys and fire engines.
What a perfect day.
It
This
is.
breeze great.
Riding atop this particular engine is the 8th grade Badger State basketball champions.
From Hudson, all right.
Good enough. Again, the Hudson Fire Department goes to everything from something going awry in your microwave to big fires and all kinds of rescues throughout the year. It's nice to see them out having a nice day as opposed to being dressed from top to bottom in heavy coats. Why is it that fires always come at the hottest time of the year or the coldest? But regardless, we have come to count on them throughout the Hudson area.
Since 1873.
1873, yep.
Oh, the Blue Devils.
And is that music I hear?
It is. We are pleased
drum beat.
to have the
I
Hudson
hear.
High School Marching Band with
Ha.
us today.
Marching band on the
See, blue and white. Excellent. These kids have been practicing all June as well. You can hear them from certain points all over town.
Yes.
The marching band is just one of the components of the Hudson High School music program, which we can all be very proud of. These kids put in a tremendous amount of time practicing during the summer, and they're in the process of adding incoming freshmen to their ranks. Very impressive. In addition to the marching band, they have a wonderful choral program at Hudson High School, a wind ensemble, jazz band, and they give several excellent concerts throughout the year, as well as compete.
Yes. And next we have the 2002 Miss Hudson Court. They're just finishing their reign for the year. It was an outstanding court this year, and they, along with their families, have put in countless hours representing Hudson to all the surrounding communities. And a special thank you to Hudson Chrysler for donating the tow vehicles. Appreciate their generosity, and that is a shiny vehicle. They do a
Now,
great
this is
job.
our first opportunity to see the serious waving.
Exactly.
Now, all the different waves. You
Queen
wanna pay
Katie.
close and- look at this. Look at Anna. She's really into it there. Look at the variety of waves on just one float. There's some.
They did a really great job this
They
year.
did.
They
They
did
did
a
indeed.
very
Lovely
nice
court.
job. Here in Hudson, we are pleased and very fortunate to have XL Energy along with Nuclear Management Company. Nuclear Management Company has over 130 employees right here in town in a beautiful location right there on First Street. Thrilled to have them here and all the contributions and the generosity along with XL Energy that they both contribute to the community in a number of ways.
Yes, they
both
do.
in dollars and in volunteer hours. We certainly
Absolutely.
appreciate that.
And considering the storms we've had this year,
I know.
we're indebted to all the XL types. wherever
Absolutely.
they
When your
come
power goes out, they're quick on it to get that restored and up and running for us.
from. Yeah. They have pretty impressive trucks too.
Yes, everything is all shiny.
This is cool. Here comes the candy.
It is a candy frenzy. Oh, and there is Annette with her little one. Oh. That is great. They have a lot of big trucks here,
Well, they can, yeah.
so they must have.
You know,
Are those all here in
You-
Hudson
you-
too, and
I
Baldwin?
suppose. Yeah, they do.
Okay.
And you like to think that most of our power is underground, but obviously it's not if you have to get up that high.
Right. Well, and if they really need to dig your power out, Meg, they got that for you.
Yeah. I used that when I was planting tomatoes this year. Could have saved me some time.
Could have tilled my garden with that.
You need a turbo 4x4 for that. Absolutely.
I'm on it.
Again, it's nice to see these guys. They're out in the worst kind of weather, usually always doing their jobs.
Exactly.
See them in a parade having some fun.
We got a couple other events coming up here in Hudson. We have the 10th Annual St. Croix Music and Art Festival on July 18, 19, and 20.
10 years?
10 years.
Wow.
And we're excited this year. We're working with a new promoter. The festival is going to be expanded. We're creating a juried art village on the south side of the toll bridge.
That's going to be nice.
It's very nice. Up to
nice.
almost 30 artists with that, and we'll have more than that. We have an expanded youth activities area sponsored by Anderson Windows. It's going to include a climbing wall, Heart of the Beast Theater, helping children make masks. We're going to have art projects. Atomic Kids Network will performing, Splatter Sisters performing. We have some great bands lined up with that, with Boogie Wonderland, Beatles Forever, Deb Brown, Jack's Brass Band, Jonah and the Whales, Starlight Express, Parasota Hot Club, Chan Poling, Salvation. You can find out more information about the festival. You can go to the Chamber's website, which is www.hudsonwi.org for a full schedule of that. Again, that's July 18th, 19th, and 20th. So free entertainment, some good food.
Really good food.
Really good food. Got
Really
some great
good food.
vendors this year.
And all down in the Lakefront Park, the
Yes.
lovely St. Croix River.
Yeah.
Very fun.
Meg, I'm thinking you're going to help volunteer that weekend.
Oh, sure. I'll go around and make sure all the food is appropriately cooked.
Okay.
Check the temperature of the beer.
Hudson Lions.
Oh, can't say enough. Another fine civic group in Hudson. These guys, these men and women, turn
That's
up
right.
at just about everything. Most recently, they were very helpful at the Hudson Relay for Life. They serve all the food. These folks can be counted on for just about anything that goes on in Hudson.
Okay. From a true dentist.
And lots of folks are members of the Hudson Lions
They do the
Club
big eyeglass program.
thing in addition. But they do so many other things
Yes.
as well and can always be counted on to support events in Hudson. Great bunch of folks. And they always seem to have fun doing it, too.
Yes.
They're always laughing and having
Yep.
a good time. So, Cub Scout Pack 213's rolling down. It's another organization in Hudson that's very, very active. All the scouting groups in the town are. This Cub Scout Pack.
Wildwood Tree Service, one of the new chamber members this year, supporting that program.
They specialize in buckthorn removal.
Well,
That's not easy to do, that
no.
buckthorn stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of like an impacted molar. It's bad.
Look at all the candy
all this
on that. Look at the ton of candy on that. Scouts is a great program for youth. It really is. We are fortunate in Hudson to have so many groups that are geared towards youth, helping
And again,
them make
so many
good
adults
choices.
Who volunteer their time for these
Yes.
kids, too.
Another,
These are all folks who have busy jobs and busy lives, but they're there to help out.
we have Osceola Royalty from
Oh.
Osceola, Wisconsin.
Now, here's another chance to check out the waving here.
Now they have younger court too.
They have
so
their
they have
junior
a mixture,
royalty.
junior royalty with them.
They're into that horizontal thing. Look at
That's a
her.
pretty float.
Yeah, very pretty.
Black and white, looking good, looking good. They have a big festival also in Osceola.
We share the same river, of course. Our end of it is a little nicer than their end of it, but it's
They're-
a lovely community as well.
They have a community fair on September 5th, 6th, and 7th, so a little bit
yeah.
cooler time of the year to head over there.
Absolutely. Pledge. This is the Pledge Against Violence, folks. They sponsor an event every spring and urge kids to take a pledge against violence of any sort, whether it's verbal or physical, and make people conscious of violence in our community among their friends, teaching kids how to be peacemakers, mediators, and it is sponsored by Mount Zion Lutheran Church.
They must do awards for the really loud music too.
Take the pledge against
Be a
violence.
part of it. Wells Fargo Bank, again, a strong promoter of the Hudson area. They've gone through, they got the stagecoach thing going for them, and they've just really grown and expanded. And they're giving away, they are throwing big product here.
Big
It's just
thing.
not candy.
No.
It
Incoming.
looks like bags of popcorn or
Bags
something.
of popcorn. Well, that's
great.
a good idea.
They have popcorn in their bank anytime, all week
Do they have
long.
popcorn in the bank?
They have a
What the heck?
popcorn maker, so make your way down there if you ever get a
Excellent.
craving for that.
Yeah, they have some
Thank them
great
for
little
their
things.
support.
They have good cookies at Christmas.
Yep, they're one of the
Excellent.
sponsors of St. Croix Music and Art Festival. Greystone Real Estate, and a big fire truck.
According to the sign on the truck, they are the St. Croix Valley's largest
Just-
commercial real estate
Yes, that is
organization.
true. They do.
Oh, and he's squirting people from.
Woo! And
That's
he's
Jim Zeller.
really squirting people.
Yeah, he's got a hose and everything.
So if you were hot, you're not hot anymore.
They have a sense of humor at Greystone. They really do.
Yes,
They really do.
they do.
Twin States Music.
We don't have a TV to know when we're on it.
I never thought of it. So we have to be nice all the time, don't we?
That's right.
Twin States Music is another local business here, Kevin Anderson. These folks sponsor the billiard tournament every year.
And that raises
have you ever
money
been to
for,
that?
No, that raises money for.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. Oh, they hold it up at the hockey arena.
Yes, and it's fun. I mean, you got to go sometime though, because it's a whole different atmosphere. If you're not used to billiards, it's really something. And
That's
they're
fun carp.
Some really. First time I went, I never saw women playing billiards. They were doing great. It was
Really?
a lot of fun. And there are a lot of teams and stuff that are formed all over the city in different
Oh, good.
restaurants and bars and stuff. So.
New this year, also at the Music and Art Festival on Saturday, is a volleyball tournament.
Oh
And
wow!
we're still taking teams. You can still sign up to do that. The entry fee is only $75, and first prize is a $1,000 purse. So, Meg,
A purse that's worth $1,000 or
No.
$1,000?
$1,000, but they
Like-
call it a purse. You know,
okay.
first prize
I just
purse
didn't
is
want to think I was getting
$1,000.
some incredibly hot dog leather purse.
Yes, no, but you and I could be on a team. I can't
You mean
play. though.
no? Are we gonna play? You're gonna play it down in Lakefront
Yes,
Park?
right down in the volleyball
Oh.
court there. So that's going to be on Saturday too, which is going to be
That'll
great.
be fun.
In the art
I
area,
still can't believe it's an Olympic event,
Yeah.
sand volleyball, but
it is. It is.
that's
And
good to know.
The art area and the youth activities area also is open just Saturday and Sunday also. So Friday night, just bring the family down and have some dinner and listen to some good music.
I suppose if you must have exercise at an event, we could do it this way. Okay, the raucous thing that's approaching is none other than the other big community festival every summer, the North Hudson Pepper Fest. And this is, I don't even know how long it's been going on. I think since the dawn of time.
I think so.
And nobody has more fun than the North Hudson Pepper Fest royalty. They have a wonderful, and all they are followed. The queens and the princesses are followed by the cast.
Candidates.
The
They have
candidates.
to walk.
They walk.
What's up with that?
See, now this, whoa. The court consists of Katie Caruso, Alexandra Zappa, Haley Lindback, Queen Jenny Cameron, and the King, Dave Prissel, who can obviously rock. Pepperfest is always a fun event. They have a parade, and it's always the third weekend in August,
In August.
15th, 16th, 17th. Lots of fun events, including eating contests, which are always fun.
I watched those one year. That was quite
That's
incredible.
They people actually train.
I don't
You know,
know
they
about
train.
that. I don't know about that.
They train, and it's a lot of fun.
Here's a really tall guy.
A really tall guy.
How's that?
Little stiff, but really tall.
Yeah. I don't know. How do you do that? I would just fall down right away.
No.
Look at, I mean, those feet are so small.
Yeah.
How does he do that?
He's obviously compensating for something. He's representing Stuart Anderson Hair Company. And, you know, they do a fabulous job on hair. You can't tell by his hat because he's got it hidden under there.
He could probably throw candy to the child right up there in that window.
He could probably shake hands with the kid up in the window. Stuart Anderson Hair Company has been in business for quite a while, number of years in Hudson. Kathy and Beverly.
Comprehensive Communications, another good business in town. I actually bought my cell phone from them. It works great.
Okay, see, that's a good thing. Wireless phones and services.
Yeah.
Some of the names of businesses, so many businesses move into town all the
Right.
time. It's hard to tell sometimes from their name.
Right, so we provide
What they
great
do.
cell phones and
Cell
have all
phones
those
and wireless
services.
communications. Tiny little people on buzzing machines.
Wow.
Trinity School and Family Center.
They've recently added on at Trinity Lutheran Church, and the school continues to grow. Great services for the community.
Grades K through 5. They have a preschool program in addition to a daycare program at their new family center out in the town of Hudson at the intersection of Badlands Road and Highway 12.
Oh, look at that car from Dave Holt
That's
Ford. Is that the new? Oh, that's the new Thunderbird.
Wow, that's
Oh,
pretty.
that's his son driving. That's a great
That is
vehicle.
cool.
Oh, he got water on it. Uh-oh. You would look really styling in that, Meg. You could do that one too.
I could do that one.
You could do that one.
This is PAC 5210, Trinity Lutheran. You can never have enough Cub Scouts or Boy Scouts
Exactly.
in your community.
Plus, they do a lot of. They help us with the Autumn Taste Walk, which is coming up on September 20th. They help us do the cleanup and for all of that. So they do a lot of good community service
They help
projects
park,
too.
the Scouts help park cars at the Relay for Life. They really can be counted on. They help us out at the Operation Help Fall Clothing Drive.
Hudson Area Library. Now that is a joint
Library. Yes, this is a great thing for us. It's so wonderful. We have a new board and a new charter for our own library. So all of the funds that taxpayers pay in the Hudson area go directly to our library, and this is a really good thing. And there have been a lot of people who've helped out in that. Jim O'Connell and a lot of other folks as well who have seen to that.
We have another band that we're pleased to have joining us here today is the Amory Band from Amory, Wisconsin, making its way to Hudson here on this 4th of July weekend.
It's tough to get bands, on this weekend because they're all performing at their homes. So we really appreciate it when we get. This way, we don't get a ton of music. We just have high quality music.
Exactly. I think we have a really big crowd today.
Yeah, we do. We have a very
The
nice
temperature,
crowd.
I think, really is certain. And downtown is having its St. Croix Merchants sidewalk sales this weekend. So they're running again today and tomorrow too. So it's a great opportunity. We've been fortunate to have a lot of new businesses opening
sure
up
have.
downtown.
We sure
LaRue
have.
Marché. It's opened up across the street next to Limelight and etc. She has a new location and some great products there to check out.
We got
And
a new coffee shop.
new coffee shop, La Poste.
La Poste.
Le Café La Poste.
Yeah, you got to go in. I think that's so cool to see. Those of us who used that when it was the old post
Office, yes.
To go in and see it now is really fun.
Very cute.
It's very
Locust
comfortable.
Street with Elon and the Hudson Flower Shop and Alley Jacks and Kanoki's. If you need ice cream or candy, I'd head to
Or
Kanoki's frequently.
fine jewelry. Fine jewelry. You can buy
Yes.
fine jewelry there.
Yes. There's a new photographer on Locust Street also.
Oh, it's got to be hot in red and black.
Whew.
But look at how quick they step. It's excellent.
Those hats look hot.
suffering with that. Sister, what's her name?
You went to boarding school?
Boarding school.
Oh, my.
All girls boarding school.
Ooh, Heartland Days. And this is from Hammond Heartland Days. They have big celebration August 7th through the 10th. Lovely court here today. Like those dresses, although they look a little hot, but they match the float, so they've got that different wave.
Hammond is our neighbor just to the east. It's a fun little community over there. Knights of Columbus, St. Croix Council, again, another civic group in town, the Tootsie Roll Kings.
Yes.
They make their Tootsie Roll drive every year. You'll see them outside the businesses collecting funds, and they are big donators to special education here in the Hudson School District, other areas. It's just one of the programs they help.
Hey, love that big Tootsie Roll.
That is a serious Tootsie Roll. And open adoption, a positive option. We've done stories at the paper for several years now about a variety of people who've adopted, had open adoptions. It's really a nice deal. Everybody wins in an open adoption, it seems. What?
Boy Scouts, Troop 148.
Yeah.
Been in town here for a number of years.
Yes, this is one of Hudson's oldest Boy Scout troops.
Kitty Rhodes, State Assembly.
Oh, thank God we don't. Did we have any other politicians besides Jack? I was worried.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Wasn't feeling. Yeah, there she is.
We always have several in the parade. It's a good opportunity for them to get out and see and be in the
Kitty
different communities.
Is special because she's homegrown Hudson.
That is true.
There are tons of stories about Kitty. Tons of them. Some pretty, some not so pretty, but we love them all.
There you go. They certainly get their exercise.
Several terms and has been hard at work on the state's budget problem. She looks... This is the St. Croix Valley Sexual Assault Response
Live
Team.
band.
People know this world is a wreck. We're sick and tired of being politically correct.
The heebie-jeebies. A local favorite. SART is a really important part of, does some really important work with people who have been sexually assaulted. They provide the forensic information to law enforcement to help get the people responsible. 4-H, another wonderful youth organization here in town and throughout the Hudson area.
St. Croix County Ambassadors. They have a big fair coming up.
Yeah.
July 18, 19, and 20.
Glenwood City. It's worth the drive after you've been at the Music and Art. 4-H kids do a lot of good stuff in the community, and they have a lot of fun programs too.
KDWB radio station, you know.
Oh God, that makes me feel old. I remember when KDWB was on AM, channel 63, and my dad would just complain constantly about music on KDWB. Can't you kids listen to anything? When he was listening to the farm reports on WCCO, and Joyce, what's her name, would give all the other stuff. But now, they are very hip now.
We're getting more and more Twin Cities influence over here. I think this is the first year that they've been over here, don't you think?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
We have to guard against this.
Well, we
have to be very careful about infiltrating.
Yes,
it's one thing to let people move over here, but they can't bring their media with them.
Exactly. Want to watch that. But we have, the community continues to grow at a rapid rate. We're part of the largest growing county in the state of Wisconsin.
Absolutely. The housing starts are enormous.
And we've also been fortunate to have businesses continue to grow and expand. The St. Croix Business Park continues to grow and expand each year.
And that's due largely to you, isn't it? Don't you go out and literally drag these people across the river? Promise them, make incredible promises to them to get them here?
No, the St. Croix board, led by Mayor Jack Bro, and Kelly Dunn is on that, and Paula Stope from Xcel Energy have really done a great job over the years building up that business park.
Absolutely.
We're there to support it.
And I know that Spring Valley is just so jealous of us.
Yeah, I know.
But despite that, they've come and brought their royalty with them, so
that
we're
is
very
great.
happy
Spring
to have
Valley,
them.
Wisconsin. They also have a big festival that takes place each year.
These are horizontal wavers
They
in
keep
unison.
going the same way. So they have a festival in September 19, 20, and 21st. Cousin Subs.
Oh, good bread.
Good bread.
Excellent bread.
Good bread.
We have a variety of good sub places.
There's actually someone in that sandwich.
There's
Alrighty
someone
then.
in the. No, that is the sandwich.
Ah,
Mary Claire.
sorry.
That is the
Sorry.
sandwich.
I could eat that right now. I'm
Yeah.
kind of hungry. You know,
No.
speaking of food, I had a great lunch from Dibbo's the other day. I walked over, picked up my.
Did you really?
My new favorite is the California cheeseburger with fries.
Absolutely.
From
really.
Bertha whipped
Now,
that up for
did
me
you
at
happen
Dibbo's.
to get it there on a Thursday, because that's the day they have graham cracker pie, and that is the
I know.
all-time favorite in our house.
Yeah.
Is Bertha's graham cracker pie, closely followed by her lemon meringue.
Yes. I don't know what I would do in town without Dibbo's for
I don't
lunch.
know
I
either.
eat there frequently throughout the week, so.
But I've always wondered, how many of those meals do you pay for?
I pay for them all.
Are you mooching? Are you mooching?
No. No.
You guys know what number float
So
we're
when
on?
I'm also enjoying
We're on
the,
air just a second.
I'm also enjoying
Right in here somewhere.
Dibbo's food. We have other great fine restaurants in town. We have Dick's Bar and Grill, San Pedro Cafe, Barker's Bar and Grill, the Dairy Queen. We got a new restaurant opening up, Idaho Chuck's, Mama Maria's. We have all. We have Windsor Stew, German.
You've mooched off all of them now.
I have
haven't you?
not. I enjoy eating at all of these fine establishments. The bakery's expanded with a cafe now.
Oh, yeah.
American
No, it
Family
really is.
Insurance.
Yes.
Billy Joe?
Billy Joe. I have to say, a couple weeks ago, I had we have what we call the St. Croix Underage Drinking Coalition in the community, and they sponsored a panel discussion, and Billy Joe Castacalvo participated in that, and they talked about the ramifications and the consequences of underage drinking on insurance. And boy, everybody's ears perked up when she talked, because it was good information.
Good.
And we appreciated that she did that very much.
Anderson Windows, they are celebrating 100 years. They did start in Hudson prior to moving over to Bayport. Yeah, so
that was one of those businesses that got away.
they got away from us, but
We've
they
been
are
catching up ever since.
strong promoters of the Hudson. They're one of the major sponsors.
Yeah.
They have been of the music and art. They've been doing that for 10 years. We
They
appreciate
have
their
never
support.
forgotten their roots.
No, and they support a number of different organizations and projects in Hudson, so we appreciate their support. A large number of their employees live in Hudson, so we're pleased for that. Meg, I
Oh,
think these
here
guys
come
are
the
your
big men
favorites.
on the little
when do we
cars.
ever get a ride on one of these? I don't understand that.
I'm not going that low. My
come
hydraulics,
on.
I could get down there. I just couldn't get back up.
I would help you. It would be a lot of fun.
No, I don't want to look. I don't even want to think about what that would look like.
All right, but look how much fun
But
they
look,
have.
well,
There's the leader. It's always the same leader every year.
I don't
It's
think
the
that's a
same group of
post.
men.
Once you get it, you give up easily. It's kind of like being a Supreme Court justice,
Yeah.
leading the little car men. The Shriners do great work. We had our own Hank Paulson is like the grand hoorah
Yes.
of the whole thing now.
Yes.
Margaret Ontel did a really nice story on Hank in the Star Observer, and this is quite an honor. So
I still want to ride in one of these,
you want to ride in one of those?
but I don't know if I could control it.
Yeah, it's not like they have a sidecar, Mary Claire. You
I
have
know.
to learn to drive it.
How about
It's
a
not
little?
that different than your Honda.
Right. That's low to the ground.
You know, if they hear this, they might realize that this would be an extremely cheap date for them. They could
I
call
know.
you and off you'd go.
I know.
So if you hear them buzzing up your street,
They are certainly a crowd favorite here every year.
I know.
Oh, here's a Crazy 8 thing.
It makes you wonder how it happened. What got them started on this? There's got to be a story. But it might be a closely guarded secret, like a password or something.
They are the favorites. That does look like a lot of fun.
I would like a hat like that.
And
I
I'd
their
like
hats.
a ride on it.
The Road Runners. Very popular.
That is great.
And the boosters bring them to town, so
That
we
is
appreciate
great.
that very much. It's kind of like a rite of summer. I don't get that same rush off my John Deere in fifth gear. I just don't.
Did you get that fixed yet?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
coming home
good.
today, so it was either that or a goat.
I thought about a goat. I bought one of those push mowers up at True Value.
Yeah.
No gas, no oil, just the old-fashioned blade one.
I was telling my
love
kids
it.
about that, and they said they don't know. They got to
gotta-
come and see that.
Well, actually, they could try it. They could try.
They could try.
They could do the whole backyard while they try.
The
I
St.
love
Croix
it, though.
County Fairest of the Fair. There is our.
There you go.
Oh, look at her! Doesn't she have one of the prettiest crowns? we've ever
Yes,
seen?
that is very pretty.
Heather Stevens. The
But
St. Croix County Fair is a lot of fun. It's one of those things. It's kind of a throwback, and you go and see exhibits. I like it because there's all that fair food, but it feels better when you get to see things. And
Right,
stuff.
right.
Indian head glass.
They've really expanded.
Obviously, don't trust us because they put no glass in the car.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, really.
They've had to fix a few windows at our chamber office here over the years.
Yeah, they get a little workout here in downtown sometimes.
Yes, they do. They do. But Meg, anyway, about this lawnmower that I bought up at True
Yeah,
Value,
yeah.
they sell about 3 a year, and it is low maintenance. I don't have to change the oil. I don't have to buy gas. It's great.
It is.
It's a real workout too. Imagine,
Yeah. You do look a little buffed up. That's
Yeah,
true.
I know. It's been
Yeah.
a lot of work, but have Katie and Corey come over some night and give it a try.
Give it
They
a
could
try.
do the back lawn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing.
What else we got going?
We
this
got
summer?
concerts in the park every Thursday, brought to us by the Hudson Parks and Department and Park Board. And upcoming Sunday, July 6th, we're going to have the Minnesota Orchestra, which is always a
Yeah.
Hudson favorite at
That is a
7:30
treat.
tomorrow night down at Lakefront Park. So that draws a couple thousand. So bring your lawn chair, bring
And
your food.
they're brought to Hudson in conjunction with the Park Board by the Phipps Center
Yes,
as well, right?
Phipps Center for the Arts brings them here. So
And then
we
Trade
have
Winds, right?
Trade
With
Winds with Colleen Ray.
Ray.
She's a Hudson
Yeah.
Hudson favorite.
It's nice to have her performing, in the summertime. She always gives that concert
Yes, at
every
New
New Year's Eve.
Right.
For those of us who have no life and nowhere, like big dress-up parties, Colleen actually makes you feel like you're doing something special.
There you go.
Pretty cool. Pretty
That's
cool.
all right. But those concerts in the park sure are fun every Thursday. So
Mm-hmm.
7 o'clock. Other than
A really fun one is the one on July 31st, the St. Croix Valley Community Band,
Oh.
under the direction usually of Chris Turnahoe. I'm assuming
Okay.
she's doing it again this year. Chris was the band director here in Hudson for many years. She's now a professor at UW River Falls, a doctor with a doctorate, and she comes back, and a lot of people turn up who used to play for her in their band, so
Oh,
it's a lot of
good.
fun.
I hear more music coming down.
Yeah, it sounds like. Funsters? Are these the Funsters?
I think so.
I don't know what Funsters are,
I'm not sure either.
but they do sound fun.
They do sound
Doesn't it?
fun.
It's that oom-pa-pa thing going on.
Looks like clowns. You got to have a clown in a parade.
We only
I
have
love
a clown. Now, see, some people are really scary clowns. People are scared of
I
clowns.
know. But these look like friendly ones.
Stephen King ruined clowns for me.
Next weekend.
Oh, Ellsworth.
Now he looks very friendly.
Yeah. It's the Ellsworth Funsters. Okay. That music that sounds kind of German. It puts me in mind of the fact that this year, Hudson's own Windsor Stube is going to be providing the food at the Minnesota Orchestra Sommerfest.
Yes. Marie is
So
really excited
it's
about
not
that.
they just come over here. We go
Exactly.
over there as well.
Exactly.
Congratulations to Marie Schmidt and her staff. They will be serving food at a month-long schedule of concerts and stuff. So that's very, very good. And they are the only food vendors. You can't count Ben and Jerry's and those people.
Well, and she just started a new where she's taking tour groups over
Yes,
to Germany.
yes.
She just took a group of over there. So
She took 'em
look
to-
at this tow vehicle, totally covered. City of Durand and their royalty. Wow.
Wow.
How do you put that over the car?
I could use that for my car.
It would cover up the rust on mine.
That would be Kevin's idea of getting a new car. Cover it in tinsel and plastic.
That's gotta take a while to put on.
See, some clowns are obnoxious.
I know.
Just
But we have
happens.
the Miss Durand here. They also have a big community
Catch
event.
those flags. Whoa.
Boy, that's nice. I think they have Durand days.
Well,
They called?
that's
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're always pleased when the Winter Carnival makes a visit over here to Hudson. With us today, we have the senior royalty. And they have a big parade in January, the Torchlight Parade, and then another day parade. And this year they're bringing back the big ice castle
Oh, really?
that
Oh,
they
wow.
did a number of years ago. So I saw that when they were just in the process of building it before it
Didn't
was
they just
done. It was
pay
really
off the
cool.
last ice castle?
Yeah, I know that was a little
challenge,
challenge, but
I blame Regis Philbin and Kathy Lee Gifford for that all going bad.
what did they
here.
do?
They were here, and I think people just were turned off by them. You know what I
Really?
mean? Yeah.
Well,
Who knows?
anyway, they're going to try it again, and
The
I think they're
Prime
out
Minister and the lady in waiting.
raising funds for that.
When
They
you
were-
used to be with the St. Paul Chamber, did you have a lot to do with the Winter Carnival?
No, they really are their own organization, and they have their own membership, but an incredible number of volunteers that have been volunteering for years and years
I
and
just think
years.
it takes such incredible guts to have a winter festival.
I know. Well, look at the Hudson Hot Air Fair. It's
True
in
enough,
February,
true enough.
and they do it every year.
Every year, and it's
But-
this will be the 14th year, I think,
Oh,
for the
wow.
Hudson Hot Air Fair.
And that is also known as the largest Midwest ballooning event in the upper Midwest now.
I mean, for all year or just for the wintertime? All year, huh?
Wintertime.
Wintertime.
Albuquerque, I think, is the biggest, but for the wintertime. So
Well, it's
we got a couple other things that you can go down to the booster days today and enjoy all the
Bingo.
Bingo at 2.
bingo.
I'd take you on.
Very, very lucky at bingo. I'm feeling lucky today.
Well, you have to go check that out.
Yep.
We also have number of the other activities taking place in town. After the St. Croix Music and Art Festival, we'll have North Hudson Pepper Fest. That'll take place in August.
There's a carnival with that, bingo,
Parade.
eating contest, parade, talent show.
Talent show.
Always fun.
Okay. And then after that, we have the Autumn Taste Walk, which is September 20th, downtown Hudson from 10 to 4.
Another food-driven event. We like these.
It is complimentary tastings provided by local restaurants and all the different retail shops. Again, we'll have cooking demonstrations, events and sales and
This was
entertainment.
This was very fun last year. I think a lot of people who may not have come downtown in the past because of working, getting home late,
Right.
came down. It was a beautiful weekend, and the chef demonstrations
That
on
was
Locust
fun.
Street were
That
so
was
fun. And we have some really amazing things to taste in this town.
We do. We have the wide variety of restaurants. And we have several sponsors that are helping with the Autumn Taste Walk again this year. Corporate sponsor, overall sponsor is Wells Fargo. We also have Citizen State Bank and Norlake. A number of other sponsors, including Alley Jack, Barker's Bar and Grill, County Market, First National Bank of Hudson, Hudson Flower Shop, Hudson Star Observer, Janie Olson and Associates, Century 21 Premier Group, Nuclear Management Company, Sanding Agency, and Seasons on St. Croix. So appreciate their support.
Absolutely. Yeah,
So-
it's a fun weekend because it's in the fall. There's nothing like fall in Hudson. So
Well, I mean, there's so many different restaurants. I mean, you have Riverside's overlooking the river. You can go and enjoy that.
and our own European tea room.
Latte.
Latte.
She has this great beverage, which is called Doris Day. And it's a very strong brewed tea mixed with lemonade on ice.
Ooh.
It is very good. And her
Excellent.
strawberry shortcake for dessert is very, very good.
Yeah,
So
it's becoming a very popular place,
Yeah.
even with young kids. My daughter, 15-year-old daughter, and her friends love to go there,
Right.
and it's really very,
Right.
very fun. And Dawn makes everybody feel very welcome.
Yep, it's a fun experience. It's a fun experience. Looks like we got a little bit of a break here.
Oh, you know whose fault it is?
Whose fault?
Here on TV, they know she was Frank Rowe's husband.
Whose fault?
The announcement is Frank Rose.
They did my unit. Presenting Frank.
So again, we are pleased to have Hudson continue to grow and expand, not only downtown, but also off of Exit 2, and Exit 4 is really growing and filling up with a number
Oh.
of businesses off of Exit 4 there.
You can get your entire house furnished and then get into shape afterward.
Exactly.
Just
all
by
here in
going to
Hudson.
Exit 4.
I know. And
Yeah.
get tan.
Can you get tan too?
Everything golden. It's a very safe
You can get in
new
shape and then
spray.
get good lighting so you're home so you're not embarrassed to be seen inside it. Excellent idea.
But it is nice. It is.
It's not just a
Nice to
stop
see.
for guns anymore.
No, it's not.
You know
So
who's
that
holding
is
things
great.
up here?
I
Are
think
those
it's the Vulcans.
Vulcans.
The
Those
St. Croix-
messy, dirty face guys from St. Paul.
But now they have to ask before they can smudge you,
Ah.
which is a good thing. Which is a very good thing. Again, with the St. Croix Music and Art Festival, I want to thank our major sponsors, County Market, Anderson Corporation, and the First National Bank of Hudson. Continue to support this event, so we're looking forward to that. It's just fun to be able to offer so many things for Hudson, for visitors and residents right in the beautiful Lakefront Park and utilize it. A lot of communities are building downtowns and trying to establish that, and we're fortunate to have one.
Absolutely.
So we appreciate
really.
that.
I was born and raised in Stillwater, and they have a beautiful park down there, but Lowell Park. But Lakefront Park has always been more accessible to the public in general, and we make good use of it. It's very, very pleasant. And now the marina has put up their new clubhouse,
That's
too.
very nice.
Very nice. And,
Very nice. The river's a little high.
Yeah,
I think
it
it's a
is.
no-wake zone still throughout this whole St. Croix.
Yeah, which is a good thing this time of year anyway. You know, we
Yeah.
drove by there. We love to drive by. It's like a wall-to-wall city out there.
I know.
People
I know.
park their boats and they can just walk across to it.
Well, and they do it for like weekends.
Yes.
I mean, days in a row, which is fun.
But it is a very beautiful park, and
These Winter Carnival Vulcans are a lot of fun. They are always a crowd pleaser, and everyone loves to have them at their different parades and so forth. So that is great to have them here.
okay, if you say so.
It's true. It's true.
Notice it's always men doing these things.
I know. Hudson Hot Air Fair has a new theme this year for their 14th annual event.
Ooh, it looks a little medieval to me. What is this? What is it?
I thought it was Three Ring Circus.
No, it looks like
Isn't it?
dragons. Wasn't last year the circus?
Oh.
Oh, is that Klondike Kate?
Oh, this must still be, oh yeah.
Klondike Kate. See, she always gives me hope.
Meg,
could
that
be a
is a
queen.
huge contest for that every year in St.
Yes,
Paul.
it is.
There are a lot of people that audition for that.
This is the 15th annual. I'm behind.
Ladies, the
It's
gentleman,
Meg's turn.
the gentleman in the camera says we got to do this.
Oh. You just have to do it to her, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah.
You keep telling
did it
yourself
too.
that.
Ah,
You're awfully
Thank you.
gentle. He has a nice touch.
yes, he does,
have
doesn't
a nice
he?
touch.
So now this will look lovely.
This
Okay.
is the 15th annual Hot Air
15th
Fair.
annual
Skipped
Hot
a
Air
year.
Fair. And it's once upon a time, draggers and creatures were not the only sight over the kingdom.
Oh, that's
Celebrate the Renaissance.
I see.
Oh,
Ruth
that looks
Peterson,
great.
The sister, the dynamic duo, Ruth Peterson, and is that
Looking good.
Evie, there's
Got
Evie.
Carla.
Carla?
There's Evie
and Carla and the whole troupe.
So they do an incredible job each
They really
year
do.
putting that event
There's
together.
a core of people who have been at this since day one.
Yep. They do a great job.
Wind chill be damned, they're there.
We have another Baldwin Court with us today. They have
Baldwin Windmill Days.
It's a pretty float. They have to stand up now the whole time.
Yeah,
That V is lovely, Meg.
it's all over my hands.
How'd you get it on your hands?
I think I touched my face. I do that. It had to happen. There's Sheila Harstorp.
Oh, there she is.
Hi,
Doing a
Sheila.
great job for us. She works very hard.
She does indeed.
Yeah, it's good to have her back in office working for us at the Senate level. She's very supportive of Hudson and all the issues and challenges that we have.
Women run things in this district. Do you notice that? Kitty, Sheila, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
We need a woman governor. Maybe Sheila could be governor.
There you go.
She could be.
She could be.
Easily could be. We have here Hudson Girl Scouts. These are the Girl Scouts. This is the female end of the scouting program in Hudson.
They sell those great Girl Scout cookies. I still have boxes in my
I
refrigerator.
saw somebody selling boxes on 2nd Street.
Oh.
This girl is out there waving at them, you know.
I
Yes,
love those
the Girl
cookies.
Scouts.
Those thin mints. Put them in the freezer.
Oh. I'm waiting for Dairy Queen to make a blizzard out of them.
Oh, that's
Wouldn't
a
that
good
be
idea.
good?
We'll have to talk to Chuck about that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dairy Queen, popular place in town.
Girl Scouts do a great job. We had 3 or 4, I'm sorry, I can't remember their names now, but who went and got the Gold Star, which is the equivalent of Eagle
Girl
Scout.
Scout? Oh, that's
For
great.
Girl Scouting. And one of the programs was to start a Sunday dinner at First Presbyterian Church, and anyone who wants to can show up. It's a way to provide a meal for people who may need a little assistance. No questions asked. Everybody just comes in, and the church has since decided to keep it up, which is a great idea.
That's First Presbyterian?
First Presbyterian, and that started out as a Girl Scout service project.
Those youth organizations are so good.
Mm-hmm.
I did Campfire Girls for a while.
Did you? Are they around still?
Not very much.
Not
a
very
little
much?
bit.
There are lots of organizations
Yeah.
that
they are in town.
in a community the size of Hudson, and growing and doing as well as it is. It's tough to remember that there are people sometimes who aren't doing as well, and there certainly are groups that.
To help with that.
And I have to put up a plug for Operation Help, in which I served on the board for a number of years, and they provide an annual fall clothing drive that gets winter clothes to people when they need it. That's up at the Hudson Hockey Arena every year. They have a Christmas campaign that is generously supported by Hudson families who sponsor another family with Christmas gifts, and the businesses in this town, and it provides emergency assistance throughout the year for anyone who lives in St. Croix County or River Falls. A little tight on funds because we've had a tremendous need because of the way the economy's been. So, but Operation Help is one of those organizations that's assisted by other organizations in town, like the Boosters and Lions Club and
we
the
need
Scouts.
those.
Yes, we do. And they help the people we don't see who need it.
Right.
Who's going to play now?
Pleased to have. We have the
Cumberland.
Cumberland.
This is Cumberland. These are rivals.
Oh,
They
rivals?
have an strong Italian heritage in Cumberland,
Okay.
and our pepper eating team from North Hudson goes up there and competes annually.
Oh, really?
At is it Rutabaga Days?
Rutabaga Days.
Of all the vegetables to pick.
It's a rutabaga.
But
I don't even
this
know if I've
is-
ever eaten one. Have I?
Oh, they're kind of odd.
Are they?
But this is their band, which doesn't. There's not a rutabaga in sight.
These girls have attitude.
They have. Look at those noses. You must have to have a pointed nose. Look at that nose.
Look at that posture, though. I mean, there's nothing going to bother them on the side here. That looks hot.
The Cumberland Marching Band.
Next, we have the Cumberland Rutabaga Fest royalty. I think that Rutabaga Fest, isn't that coming up in July?
I think
recall,
so.
Or July or August.
Whenever the rutabagas are in.
I really don't know if I've ever even eaten one.
They're kind of pinkish, and
Are they?
put them in boiled dinner. And my
really?
mother used to cube them and tell us they were
I like
really
those dresses.
good.
Those
They
are-
have a kind of an off taste.
Oh, okay.
That's a cute outfit.
That's cute.
Miss Cumberland, Cassandra Raw. The Rutabaga Fest. I don't think they want us there. They aren't putting the dates down.
Remax, another Jim Henry heading that up, and that just continues to grow and expand with all the real estate agents that continue to stay busy in town. The housing market
Real
just
estate
continues to
agents
boom.
and chiropractors. I think we have more of those in Hudson. So you buy your house, you get bent out of shape, you're you're covered.
Helmer Dance Studio.
They put on an annual recital that is rivals the June Taylor Dancers.
Really?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Busby Berkeley would be proud.
All right.
They have a whole variety of classes up there. All kinds of them. And here, I think,
Here are some of the
their-
performers.
Yes.
I think it is just a great option for youth to be able to have dance and some of those different things to learn the art and the discipline.
Little tiny types all the way up. So
Yeah.
poise.
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 Grace.
Grace.
Perhaps I
Charm.
should have taken dance when
Yeah.
I was younger.
How to sit.
Yeah.
You know? How to pirouette. How to get up the stairs
How
without
to not
falling.
trip.
Work those thighs into shape. Absolutely.
That's a lot of work.
It is indeed.
So also,
In your never-ending quest for free meals at local restaurants, I'll
Dick's
let you
Bar
talk.
and Grill.
Yeah.
Dick's Bar and Grill has been here for 100+ years.
At least.
They're a strong. They've been also a strong supporter of the Music and Art Festival each year. They do a number of different things throughout the community. Communities can go and take a night and sell tickets and work there. And
They
then
also
those groups
sponsor my
receive-
absolute favorite athletic event,
What's that?
the One Block Run.
The One Block Run.
Every January, I think.
That's
it
right,
is.
with the
It's called-
JCs. Don't
Yeah,
they do that? That's
yeah.
a one block is
run
perfect.
Start. It's perfect. It's excellent.
But
I
they
train
have
all year for the One
how'd it
Block
go?
Run.
How'd it go?
Well, I don't actually run it.
Oh.
I take pictures at it, but I have to
Oh.
run with the crowd. Seated.
Okay.
It's kind of like the Bulls in
Ooh.
Pamplona or whatever, you know.
Scary.
But they all
Scary.
start out Dick's Bar, which is a good
Yeah.
thing. Very
Paul
friendly
is
atmosphere.
doing a great job running that.
And we miss Fred.
We do miss
Still
Fred.
miss Fred Kramer.
I remember him walking by our office every single day to go down there, so we do miss him, but
Yes.
appreciate Paul's work and all the staff who work so hard. They have a nice outdoor seating
And they
area.
have
and-
maintained the very friendly atmosphere.
Yes, they have. They have great burger night on Tuesdays, 99-cent burgers.
Well, that ought to get you one.
Yeah. So that is a good thing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They are supporting our troops.
I like their outfits.
Yeah, this is kind of like a Civil War theme thing going on.
Yes.
Here. Now this is the new uniform.
I don't
At the
think
Bar and
so,
Grill?
but I like their theme. I think
Yeah,
it's very
it's
appropriate,
very
for this
appropriate.
year.
This guy with the crutches is not a bartender who survived last Friday's opening.
No.
They actually shot off that cannon too.
I
Was
know,
that
I
good
like
noise?
that. That's cool.
Wow.
And a llama,
I
there's
did
Paul.
not know llamas were used in the Civil War.
He's doing a great job.
This must be reenactor guys.
Yep.
How
Yep.
cool is that?
Paul always, they have such great floats.
They do. They come up with a
each
new
year.
idea all the time. And I bet it feels like they're in the desert in those uniforms right about now.
Yeah.
The Hudson Bell.
That's what. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So,
Old horses. We haven't had any horses yet.
oh, I know. I love horses.
These are the Niedermeyer horse and buggy.
We also, Hudson offers a number of outdoor eating options in the summer, which is nice.
Yes.
Riverside, San Pedro has a great cool with that waterfall down below. And Barker's
that's a
Bar
hidden
and
little
Grill.
gem because
It is.
you think when I heard they had an outdoor thing, I thought
Right.
that's the alley back there,
Right,
but
no,
it's not an
they've done a
alley
great
anymore.
job.
It's transformed.
And Barker's Bar and Grill has outdoor seating. In fact, this fall they're going to totally enclose that to make the restaurant bigger, which will be nice.
That will be nice. And the outdoor seating at Dick's is nice because it's
Yes.
all screened in.
Yep. Yep.
So
It is
you can
very
sit
nice.
out there, but no, it's really very nice.
So we're all stopped.
I think the Civil War guys are going to fight.
Oh, these horses.
No!
I don't think it's that good to have these horses right behind that cannon thing. That just startles them a lot. Startles all the horses. Those are pretty horses. You went horseback riding once, didn't you?
Yes.
You rode Wayne.
Wayne,
Yes.
the Wonder Horse.
Wayne the Wonder Horse. You had a good time with that, didn't you?
Everybody else got these lovely quarter horses and
And you
whatever.
had Wayne.
Out came Wayne, a retired draft horse. Yeah. think the
That's
Union
a lot of horses
guys
to
are
rein
going.
in there.
Beautiful team.
Lehman and Larson, Leinenkugels. Lehman and Larson, also a sponsor of the St. Croix Music and Art Festival for 10 years. And those are gorgeous horses.
Look at those harnesses. Look at that. All you have to do is talk to them.
Uh-oh. Oops.
Whoa!
I think they weren't supposed to turn around there.
I can't get my kids. Maybe they did that on
Look
purpose.
at the great dog on the back.
No,
Dalmatian.
they're doing a turn. Isn't that amazing?
Oh, but I didn't think
My car won't turn that tight.
that is a lot to maneuver with those.
Wow, that is amazing.
All right.
I'm impressed.
So Leinenkugels, appreciate their support at community events and programs.
Absolutely. Look at the
That
dog.
Dalmatian just sitting there.
Beautiful harnesses on them.
Yes.
Those are horse hames. I know that.
Yeah. You're very good, Meg. This could be us some year when we're, you know.
Maybe we should. I like. Give me a
I'll
vest
take that
like
Pinto.
that. Yes. Well, you're a horsey type. You even have a cowboy hat, don't you?
I do a black one with my
Black
black
one.
boots.
Mhm,
Yeah.
Your boots.
My sister's garden.
My sister's garden. Say they are working. They have a great shop down on Buckeye Street, and some people may not know it, but they are working to beautify the Welcome to Hudson sign at the south end of town with Dorothy Wilson and the Women's Club. Is it?
Yes.
We can thank the Women's Club, by the way. If you've been in downtown Hudson, the flower baskets are the
beautiful.
that's Hudson Garden Club, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
With that, the sold paintings from Jim Burnley
Oh man,
to
the
raise
flowers
funds to buy
are just
those flower baskets.
beautiful.
River Falls Float, River Falls Days. City on the Kinney, that's kind of their new thing.
Mm-hmm.
River Falls Days are July 10th through the 13th.
But yeah, the flowers downtown look absolutely beautiful this year. Downtown Hudson is really pretty.
It is pretty. It's very
Our
pretty.
old buildings, and
Being restored
Yep.
and brought back to the look that they had. Riverfall Ambassador candidates, 2003.
See, they don't call her queen, do they? They
No,
call her an
some of the
ambassador.
communities are changing that to be ambassadors instead of queens and royalty and princesses and such. Oh, they're giving away. Oh, I like those bubble things.
Yeah, those are fun. Those are fun. Oh, here comes your favorite.
I think it's your favorite, Meg.
No, I think it's your favorite.
I think it's your favorite.
Big
this is-
Men in Trucks. Jerry's Towing.
And they're always oh, now they're moving something
They have
around
a
this
big
year.
long thing coming out of it.
Well, they're moving someone.
They're moving a person.
Boy, we could just be plucked right out of our seats here if we do something.
That's what I needed to get on that draft horse out in Yellowstone.
Really?
Something like that. Hoist me up to
Those
the
people
top.
above Dibbo's restaurant have the perfect eyesight there, don't they? Hanging out the window there.
Yeah, they do.
We should see what Bertha's making today. For lunch?
What?
I don't know.
I don't know. Is she serving today?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Every day.
Jerry's. I always think this is such a tasteful color combination.
It is very tasteful. Now, I'm not sure that... Is he strapped in?
I'm sure he is. He's probably safe as he can be.
Jerry's towing.
We're talking big.
These
towing.
are big trucks. So they must just not do just cars.
I'm sure they do cars. No, they do cars, but maybe not with these trucks. Member of the big step. Oh, we like them big and heavy. I know why I like
All
these
right,
guys.
all
We
right.
like them big and heavy. That's their motto. Oh, and see, they're towing each other here. Oh my goodness.
That is a lot to tow, isn't it? How do you ever get them all up on one?
Well, that's their business.
Oh, he's raising him higher, too. Oh, boy.
Look how clean they all look, too.
I know it.
I had to be towed from St. Paul last year by a guy by the name of Jethro. I kid you not. His truck was not like this.
These are very nice.
Beautiful. Very successful businessman. Jerry is,
Yes.
obviously. And see, there's a little one. You can actually get your car towed.
The Phipps Center for the Arts?
The Phipps Center for the Arts. They have these are not just pretty women on this.
No.
These are the coordinators of the visual arts coordinator Jennifer Hawkins, music coordinator Bobby Pomonville, and children's theater coordinator Jean Troyer. Larry Fussell, the volunteer coordinator, is also in John Swanson's 2004 Sebring, and these are members of the cast of Forever Plaid.
It's coming up July 11th through the 27th.
Not to be missed. This is a great show, a lot of fun. You know, your yard work is done. All this 4th of July stuff's out of the way. Get a ticket to the Phipps. In fact, get a season ticket to the Phipps because they have an absolutely
great
wonderful
program this year.
program.
County Market, another major sponsor of the Music and Art Festival, and sponsor and supporter of a number of community programs and donations. And you call Dana Glade up there and Dick Schmitz, and they're always very helpful.
Dave Olson.
Yes.
These guys do a lot. Again, I'm a huge supporter of the Relay for Life, and donate so much food to the Hudson Food Shelf.
Yes.
Caring and sharing hands over Minneapolis. These guys really are always there.
They are.
And they'll help you with your groceries if you look pathetic.
Exactly.
Yeah. They have a great pharmacy too. Tom Shaw at the pharmacy always gives me the straight scoop.
There you go. Cities 97. More and more music options over here in Hudson. Cities 97 is one of them.
Tunes, yeah.
I like that.
I like the boat.
I like the boat.
I
could go out on that this afternoon. I could take that out this afternoon.
You can just sit, with your knees up in the front there.
San Pedro Cafe, we are thrilled to have them here in town. Great
Well, I don't know
food.
about their restaurants, but the fact that we have that Hummer in town.
I know, that is
kids,
cool.
my son is just amazed.
The restaurant
And
is
on the
great
other side,
too.
they advertise Idaho Chucks, which is scheduled to open, I believe, in July. Meat and potatoes.
Yes, that'll be
Caribbean
nice.
food, you got it covered.
There are so many options in town. We have Culver's coming. We just broke ground for that last week.
Oh my God, Culver's
So
is
that's
coming.
coming again. So you
look
can
at Idaho
stay and
Chucks
eat in
is
town.
wonderful. Yeah, you
stay
really
and eat in
can.
town. You don't
really
need to go.
can. We got it covered. We got meat and potatoes. We got Caribbean. We got Chinese. We got German.
Italian.
We got European tea room. We got bakery, a real bakery.
Yes, Italian
Jeff's
with
Real
Mama
Bakery.
Marie's.
Italian with Mama Maria's. Dibbo's for all American good food.
The best California cheeseburger.
Yeah, Barker's. Excellent burgers too.
Yes, great fries too.
Mm-hmm.
Dick's has great nachos too. Helmer Printing, they offer a wide variety of printing needs. They also have the free press and the shopper. So, another publication in town.
We're willing to acknowledge them. A little friendly competition.
There you go. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you, honey. Little ribbons here.
So they have that going.
All right, where are we at now?
Scooby for Hire.
Scoby
for Hire, sorry.
Oh, these guys do all kinds of stuff around your house and everything.
Oh, okay. I could use a few of them today. I bought 19 bags of mulch to put down. Are you busy this afternoon?
19 bags of mulch? Go talk to the guys from here.
Okay.
Oh,
lawn care,
I'm glad
plowing
they're taking
and
a
hauling.
break. They've obviously worked hard all year. Plowing, hauling, lawn care. Oh, God.
That is great.
Now there's an idea for a Christmas gift, Mary Claire.
A gift certificate.
Gift certificate from Scobies. And they even brought their equipment.
I like that. Look at that.
That's fun. Look at this. A bright blue New Holland.
Oh, look at it. Look at that turn. Very impressive.
Not just a pretty face.
No. It's functional too, I'm thinking.
Look at these lawnmowers. These are serious
Boy, I
mowers.
sure could get my lawn done quicker if I had one of these guys.
Look at the dog. I think Scobies can do it all. I think
so too.
See, those big tow trucks were something, but these guys, they could make my life easier.
I know.
They really
That would be nice.
Speaking of mowing,
is this your John Deere? Is this your John Deere?
That is not a John Deere.
Oh, sorry.
They are green.
Oh, sorry. Yes, John Deere, green. You have black everywhere.
Speaking of mowing, Looks like his beard could use it there. Very good. Oh, they look like they can mulch it and chip it and cut it and get rid of the whole thing. Very, very good.
I'd like that as an option.
That would be a good idea.
Oh, no.
So look them up in the book. I've about had it with lawn work about now.
Yeah, me too. I'm done.
And yelling at 15-year-olds to do it.
Are they helping you?
Oh, God. Yeah, right. They figured out at about 13 that if they dawdle long enough, I'll just go to that place where every mother says, I might as well just do it myself. And you do. Yeah, we're at that place.
Oh.
We're at that place.
So we have more royalty coming. Roberts Lions Club and royalty.
Roberts always kicks off the summer festival season with Good Neighbor Days.
Yes.
And that's another very fun event. It's a neat community, and they're growing too. I mean,
yes, they are. June 4th, 5th, and 6th, so you'll have to catch that next year.
Do a nice job there.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of good folks in Roberts.
4-H.
Rolling Hills, this is our local club, and these kids do a tremendous amount of stuff throughout the year. A lot of service projects.
Mm-hmm.
I believe they had a hand in the garden outside the St. Joe Town Hall, which is really beautiful this year. And it's not just when I was a kid, 4-H was for farm kids, but it's not that way anymore.
Right.
It's a nice option.
Someone's jamming here.
Some big moose-looking thing. Freedom. They're always fun too. Every year they've got a little something different going on. Freedom is a great place to get gas and milk.
Yeah,
I like going in there.
That outfit looks hot.
Yeah, but he's still.
And somebody told me they actually put ice packs in them though.
That could be good.
They do.
Excellent idea. The Freedom Kids. Patriotic truck. New Richmond Fun Fest.
I think that's even going on right now.
Yeah, that was an event when I was a kid. We went up to the New Richmond fireworks every 4th of July. It had it over at the athletic field, and those were the days when they had a lot of ground displays. You know, they'd light something up, and it would be the flag, or be a waterfall, or be whatever. That was the one thing we did every summer.
That's a pretty float with the dresses.
Yeah,
that looks
very
nice.
pretty. It's a pretty community up there, it really
Yes.
is. Good neighbor to us.
The queen gets to
Corvette?
stay in the shade.
Yeah,
That's
she
kind of
does.
nice. Ooh.
Is that a Corvette?
Rev that up.
Oh, no, it's pretty cool. I just realized they had this big thing that Corvette had its 50th birthday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, tonight at Dibbles. Look at this car.
Yeah.
Paragon. They have
Whoa.
bands on Friday and Saturday nights. They specialize in home-cooked meals and pastries, and I have had my fair share.
Yes. Yeah, they have
That
great
is
pie.
good.
Bertha makes all their pies.
Oh, I
She
know,
comes down
that
early in the
chocolate
morning.
cake, I
Oh,
know.
Lord.
I know.
And I went to the Dibbo bar the night before I got married. That's
You
where you had
did?
your chivalry or whatever they
All
call
right.
it. Yeah. I was 18 then. And this is
Congressman Ron
Congressman
Kine.
Ron Kind, Democrat in the U.S. Congress.
They have their
Well,
hands full there in Washington.
They do indeed. I don't think I'd want to be elected to anything
know.
about
I think
that.
that'd be
Deficit
tough.
seems to be the order of the day.
Valley
Not a fun
Pools
thing.
and Spas. Justin
Oh.
has really done a great job with that business, and
I'm not doing this next year. I'm getting on that
I
float.
know whoever
I
gets
think
to
we
be
should
in
do
those
a remote.
pools. I think so.
Excellent.
Justin he sells Christmas trees too, and he always donates trees for
Yeah,
the
he
band
does.
shell
He does.
every Christmas
They're
for our
beautiful.
decorations.
You know, the thing of it, I remember so many people in Hudson have pools and stuff now too.
Right.
Used to be I always thought it was just rich people who had them, but now Pulphus. God, this is.
Oh, look at these horses. We have a lot of horses today.
I hope they brought my lawnmower back when they came today. They are great guys. Fix everything.
Oh, that's
up there.
great. I like that buggy type.
Isn't that cool?
Yes.
Whenever we broke down when I was a kid, my dad spent more time at Pulphus Implement than anywhere else. Look at this little thing.
I love all these horses and such.
Maybe this is Niedermeyer's horse and buggy, is it? Or is that the Frederick Chamber of Commerce?
I don't think so. You know, people often ask if I'm going to be in the parade. No, I'm just kidding. Frederick, Wisconsin. They got a nice convertible
I'm
going.
sorry. Here's the Frederick people.
That is great.
Oh, wow.
Roberts Marine. Wow. That boat would be perfect for us this afternoon if they
Trying
wanted
to think what
to take us out on that.
Yeah, really.
They could take
You
us
gotta
out
have
on
a big
that.
trailer if you're gonna buy a boat in Marine.
Exactly.
I think, or boat in Roberts.
We could-
Financing available. I hope so.
I know, we would need that. I would, anyway.
Okay, here's Clear Lake.
Clear Lake.
Well, look at these
Royalty.
girls pivot.
Oh, they have swivel chairs.
They do.
What is up with that? Look at that. Oh, so not only do
know-
they have to wave, they have to pivot.
They have to pivot too.
That's
but
very
this
busy.
this takes the spot.
Oh,
she
well.
dances. She must be the queen, or do they just do that?
I'm not sure. They
that
have.
takes the spontaneity out of it. I'm sorry.
I know.
They're
I know.
lovely girls,
They have different colored dresses. That's kind of
Yeah.
interesting.
but that's just makes you want to
Gotta
have
pick
them do
your own.
something on their own, you know.
They have Heritage Days, July 26th through the 29th in
June
Clear Lake.
26th.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you.
It's
June.
over and done.
First National Bank of Hudson celebrating 140 years, another major sponsor of the music and art and sponsor of so many things in Hudson. Ken
Absolutely.
Heiser led the campaign that built the new Hudson Health Campus, and they exceeded
Yeah,
their
so if
goal.
Ken looks a little laid back, it's because he is.
They've exceeded their goal, which
Exceeded
is
the
just
goal.
outstanding.
Yeah, the campus is amazing.
That is
It
amazing.
truly amazing.
We are very fortunate
Listen
to
to
have
that music, the crescendo and whatever. Well, I will tell you this though. Besides the money, all the money that is in the vault at the First National Bank, they also are holding in their vault until its official unveiling at the end of July the painting of Hudson that was commissioned by the Marina.
Oh,
And
that'll
it will
be
be
great.
unveiled to the public
On the
July
26th,
6th.
isn't it?
Yep.
That is great. St. Croix Falls royalty.
Very pretty.
Yep. But just to say, First National Bank not only donates money, but they donate countless hours.
Yeah. Their
All
folks
of their
are always
employees.
involved in
Yep.
stuff.
Yep, we
United
appreciate
Way, school district thing. It's amazing.
that. These are super soakers, Meg. Whoa.
Oh.
I mean, these are really big.
We have electronic equipment that will protect us, right?
Okay, good. This is pack 148.
Yeah, these guys have a long history in Hudson.
Okay,
He got official endorsement.
okay.
And here we go.
So this is the new court that was just crowned the other night at the Miss Hudson Festival. Thanks to Laura Foster and Kim Hoff and Randy Morset for all their work. We welcome the new Miss Hudson court with Queen Leah, Princesses Jeannie, Jessie, and Liz. So we're going to have a great year with them, and we appreciate all their work and all that they're going to do
Look
this year.
at now.
So
See, they're enjoying their move. This is so
They're
much
doing a
better
great
than
job.
a choreographed thing. Congratulations to Queen Leah
Yes.
Gullickson.
City of Hudson again. Thank you so much for joining us for the Hudson Booster Day Parade. Thank you, Meg, for being with me
Well,
here
it's always
today.
fun, and
Enjoy the weekend. We'll see you next year. Good
Goodbye.
afternoon.